Alright, so this is going to be the first time I'm actually in front of the camera. I guess it's not the first time. I did a Suburban video where I shot some stuff. Anyway, today we're going to look at some axles. The complaint was, or the customer's complaint is her previous shop, or a shop that she took her car to, said she needs axles, and they were very expensive. So she asked me to go check it out and verify what they said. So there we go. We're going to move to another shot here. Okay, what we got here today is a 95 Honda Civic. Again, we're going to look at axles, so I got to get it up in the air. Okay, now the car is up in the air. Take note that the transmission is in neutral, parking brake is off, because this is the quick jack, and the quick jack raises like this, so there's a little bit of a rollback, so we always put the car in neutral before we roll it up. So we're going to grab the creeper here and get underneath, but because you guys are on my head, I'm going to need a flashlight in my hand, so we'll just grab this guy. Take a look at these axles. Now, I've already did a quick test drive and did some sharp turns in both directions to see if I hear clicking. Now, if you have a car and you're making a sharp right or left turn, slightly under power, or on the gas just a little bit, and you hear a clicking noise, click, 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 that's a sign that your axles are going bad. So let's take a look here. Oh yeah, don't know if you guys can see that. Look at that. Okay. Let's see if you guys can get in there. So we need 1/2 shaft at least. Take a look at the other side. And yeah. So that's all the proof that I need. And we'll write up an estimate and get going here. Alright, here we go. We're going to need a pry bar and gun. So, pry bar. Got to take these hubcaps off. Oh, wait a minute. No, these are Honda. The hubcaps are held on by lug nut. See? So we got to pull the lug nuts off. So we need a gun and socket, which I know I'd taken it off. And I'll grab this one. Works just as good. And we need air, which is in this tangle mess. Okay. I'm going to start with the driver's side first. Okay. So Hondas, you got to take this bolt off, and you got to separate this ball joint, lower ball joint down here, and then you also got to take off. Now you got a recess, so I have a special punch that I've ground out that I got to look for. You're hurting my forehead. Here we are. See, I ground it down. I actually have another one somewhere else. Oh, I shaved it to curve that recess, so it worked a little bit. Yeah, here it is. I don't know if you guys can see that. See how it's curved there? So we'll be using that and the big hammer. Get that recess going. This is just to prevent any, ruining of the threads of the nut or the shaft, just in case we have to put everything back together. You never know. My parts may be wrong. So I always try to cover my butt whenever possible. So I need now the big sockets. I suspect that's either 30 or 32. 32 is really the common one. It seems a little tight. There's 30. Oh, 32 it is. Okay. So put the rest of these back. Such a long walk to my tool cart. But I don't feel like moving it all the way over there. And then other tools I'm going to need for the cotter pin. we'll need the hammer as well. 17. Here's 17 there. And I can't remember what I think the other nut is also 17, so I will just grab the open end 17 for that bar in the back. And then maybe another pry bar just to pop the axle out. Towels because everything is greasy and dirty. So we'll grab a bunch of these. Okay. I'm gonna grab my little fatigue mat. Concrete can be a little uncomfortable sometimes. All right, let's see if we know what we're doing here. So we're just gonna zip this loose, but leave the nut on there. Okay, just like that. Well, maybe not. See, sometimes if you don't have this lip, you can leave the nut on there and you can pound the shaft out with a hammer, leaving the nut on, and that helps protect the threads. But this one's a little far. See if it's loose. Oh yeah. So we're golden there. Turn the wheel. I'm gonna stop the video and alright, I don't know how well you're gonna see, but see if we can do this. So we gotta get it out of there, and this allows that arm to drop and goes back, so that's why we removed this bolt here, so that arm will go there. Now we just push the axle out of the hub. Come on now. All right. There's that. And we stretch it out and let the shaft go through this opening here. Come on, like that, and then we can pull the half shaft out. So there we go. Piece of cake. All right, let's stop video. Okay, and so we have here the old shaft, and why were we replacing this one? It's because the boot is ripped open. We always want to match it up lengthwise there, and we're good here. Okay, the other thing that you want to do before you try to install it is check to see if it fits your hub, because you don't know who built it. You don't know if the guy knew what he was doing when he built it, so you slip it in on this side, see if it fits. Okay, because let me tell you, I've had them where they won't, and you get it installed and you end up having a really bad day. So with this particular brand, they do send us a new nut. It doesn't always happen, but they don't send us a new cotter pin, which I'll be putting a new one in because I got a whole bunch over there. So that's it for this video. The installation is reverse of what you saw, and there you go. Thanks for watching.